I am making a tattoo machine because the three of us are locked up.
Like, who figured this out?
I think it was a lot of trial and error. Imagine being locked up with nothing else to do except for figuring out
how to build a machine.
Yeah. Like, I want to do tattoos. You don't have shit to make them with?
Figure it out.
You can do a tattoo.
Is that one of the TAE'TUs?
This shit can heal anything. Tell them about TAE'TU. Tell them what it can heal.
You have a problem that needs adhesive healing bandages?
Broken heart?
We got you.
Childhood trauma? What's in the box? They got my mouth. Does that burn your mouth?
Nope.
If anything, you heard it here first, folks.
Fun to play with Entity. I now feel healed, moisturized, and cleansed. Thanks to TAE'TU's foam.
What's this?
TAE'TU's breath mint. TAE'TU's products are environmentally friendly and don't hurt any animals in the making of it.
I've heard it's the best product in the world.
I've not heard that, but now I did thanks to John. Make the ugly go away with TAE'TU.
Let the heal begin with TAE'TU.
Alex and Cam do butt stuff at 7-Eleven.
Woo! Welcome to the Unemployable
All
podcast.
right. It's called Unemployable for a reason.
We got Alex with us and our special guest. Are you going to do the theme song?
Everywhere you look, everywhere is a heart, is a heart. Chris Dobson sitting next to me. It was pretty
Nice.
good.
Okay, that was
Thanks,
way better
dude.
than last week. Chris
Yeah.
Dobson.
Chris Dobson.
Otherwise known as...
Wilmington, North Carolina. What up, Sick Phillip?
Man,
Underscore
we're
art.
just here, man. We're here.
I think Pony still thinks your name is Philip. He addressed you as Philip.
He probably doesn't know my name at all.
Yeah, what happened with that? You got reviewed by Pony?
Yeah, so...
How long ago?
I think it's probably about... It was like in the early parts of the show.
Right, of his show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was sitting there. I used to watch his little videos on my phone. And I said, yeah, I'm going to submit a couple tattoos. At this point, my tattoos were like, they were all right. And sent them in. I didn't think I'd get any. I didn't think it'd really go through. And then I was watching an episode one day. And, yeah, it went through.
What do you remember what episode it was?
I don't remember what episode, but me and Danny found it last night. Yeah.
Well, how was the review?
It wasn't absolutely terrible until he said that my smoke looked like whipped cream.
Yeah.
And then I was like, God damn, this motherfucker.
I think whipped
Looks
cream's
like-
kind of sweet.
Yeah.
You got a sweet tooth.
But then I went back and looked at my tattoo, and I was like, my smoke did look like whipped cream. So
Yeah.
Did it hurt your feelings?
No, not really.
He has a way
No.
with words.
I was kind of...
He's pretty soft.
I think
on,
there
on
was...
the critiques.
Yeah.
The thing was, at first, the critiques were a lot rougher,
Yeah.
and I kind of enjoyed that. He had the
Yeah.
whole toilet tattoo at the end, and I thought that was pretty cool.
What was that?
They used to do like the shit tattoo of the week.
That's
They
pretty
got a
cool.
lot.
So
They got a
at
lot
the-
of
at the
pushback
end-
for that.
Really?
Yeah, Ryan said they had to stop.
That it was so bad?
Yeah.
But maybe that's what made it do good.
I think it's important.
I'd be
to review
like,
bad
here's a
feel
good
like
one,
it's
here's a good one.
important-
Let's talk about the shit.
If
tab.
everybody around you is telling you your tattoos are the shit and they're really not,
Yeah.
like you're kind of doing your friends a disservice by not telling them your
Yeah.
tattoos look like shit.
Yeah.
Or at least how they can improve.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
how did you take that criticism?
Honestly, I looked at first I was like, dude, that's kind of fucked up. You're saying my tattoos look like,
Right, who the fuck are you?
Hey, yeah, who are you?
Yeah, you're
like,
bald.
you little bald headed. Anyway,
Talk about it.
Yeah, keep going.
anyway, so yeah, but when I look back at my tattoo, I was like, my smoke looks like whipped cream. He was right. So
Do you think that your smoke looked like whipped cream because you started thinking about whipped cream?
I
Yeah.
think that might have been. I had a lot of
I would like to. I would
had
like
whipped
to see
cream
the
on my
tattoo.
mind.
You said you watched it from your phone?
Yeah.
Why not your computer?
Well,
in
I didn't
prison.
really have the access. I couldn't really fit a computer in my prison wallet, so
How big
Alex
was the
could.
wallet?
Yeah, dude, mine is fucking huge.
bet.
Yo, he'd be your bunkie and he'd have a whole gaming computer. You'd be
Yeah,
like, Yo,
dude,
how'd
are you
get
fucking
that in
kidding me?
here?
I got everything in there. So you were in the big house, some would say.
I was in the big house for a little bit,
Yeah, what's a little bit?
like like a decade.
That's a long bit.
That's how old
Yeah.
you are.
That
Yeah.
you were in prison. I was when.
Wait, let's really break this down.
Hold on,
for
okay,
Alex.
when did you get out of
A
prison?
decade's 10 years, so
Oh
like-
my god,
I thought it was like 3 or something.
dude,
Yeah.
what? Bro, I've been telling everybody been around for
When
like 4
did you
decades.
go in?
So I went in when I was 20. I got in trouble when I was 21. Went in and got out when I was
How old
31.
was Alex?
So okay, well,
That's
what
what I'm
saying.
trying to get
What
to.
It
year?
was
what year did you get
November
sentenced?
15th, 2011.
I was 10 years old when you went.
Think
to prison.
about this real quick.
Why do
I
you
was
look
10.
like
When you were
30
10.
something?
Yeah,
When you were 10, right?
I'm 22.
That's
And then-
that's a rough 22.
Hey man, thank you, dude.
it's the
I've been
haircut.
trying to tell people this.
He's been getting shit
No,
for
you
his
look
haircut
mature.
all
You
week.
look mature.
Thanks, man. I hope my words
You
can
look
back
like a
that
man.
up.
They kept asking him what soccer team did he not make the cut for.
Yeah, man. Listen, dude. You know,
There's some
Where I'm from, they
if he's
call
mad
that
at
a
Patrick
Puerto Rican
Mahomes.
mullet.
well, here's what I'm saying. I'm
Mississippi
Puerto Rican,
waterfall.
And
I'm
I have a
I'm
mullet.
from the South, kind of.
So it's
So it kind of fit me, you know.
So you have a cool tat name. Can you read the name again since you got it wrong the first time, Alex?
Yeah, I got you. Tattooer black. Sick Phillips _art.
Sick?
You're fired.
Slick.
Ah, dude, I can't read that. Slick Phillips art.
What do you think?
Slick Phillips.
What do you
means?
think Alex's tat name should be?
Oh, come on. I think it should be like Ghost Art or like Axel.
Probably like Backdoor Beauty 69.
Yeah,
or
that's what I was
something.
thinking. Like
like
Daddy's
that.
Little Secret or
Yeah.
something.
I
Yeah.
like Daddy's Little Secret.
Pony boy.
Or like Elfish Inc.
That might work.
As Eddie.
So prison, dude. It's crazy, man. 10 years is a long time. I think that'd be a cool name though.
What's that?
The Backdoor Beauty. I like that.
You
I
kind of
mean,
have like terrorist eyebrows.
But yeah, dude.
if you don't shave the middle, does it turn into a unibrow?
Oh fuck yeah, dude. I just shaved it like yesterday.
You-
Oh, stop fighting that.
Just let it
be
go.
one.
Yeah, dude.
Sometimes you gotta that's one thing I learned is you gotta just be yourself at all times.
Yeah,
Get it by-
If you try to hide it, it's gonna come out eventually.
you're right. All right, guys. I'm gay.
What a surprise.
Oh,
Oh, I did not
We had no
know.
idea. The haircut did not say.
All right. So your tattoo career started in jail, right?
Yeah, it did.
That to me, like, it's you shouldn't go to jail. It's bad, like whatever. But
Yeah.
to me, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
So you hadn't done anything tattoo related until then.
Not really. Like I probably did some stick poke tattoos on friends in the neighborhood.
Right.
Probably nothing like anybody that I would call a tattoo nowadays,
And so how did this all start? So you're in there, obviously.
So yeah, I'm in there. I think the first year I pretty
It's like
much
first I got my feelings hurt when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
I started causing mischief. A little farther than that, yeah.
First, I was just the first year. You're 21. They tell you you're not coming home till you're 31. You're kind of just like
How do you-
the wind's out of your sails. You're not really.
How do you even comprehend or deal with
Yeah.
something like that?
I guess you just do. It's one thing. I didn't think I'd make it out the other side, but
Because that's like cool. It probably feels
Yeah.
like I'm never getting out.
I think it from doing a lot of time, it switches from I got to do this time to like my entire life. I'm missing my entire 20s.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not really like, oh, I got to make it. That's one part. You got to make it through the day and you got to make it through the years. But you watch everybody else growing and having kids and getting married and going to school and doing
Like
all that stuff.
outside.
And I'm sitting and staring at some gray bricks all day.
Yeah.
So I think the first year I really just sat around kind of feeling sorry for myself. And, I had years of substance abuse type things like that. So I was really seeking the same thing when I was locked up, but it just became such a dark mindset all the time.
So were the first few years like pretty negative?
The first few years were pretty negative. I mean, you get thrown into an environment. I was not a good kid by any means,
Yeah.
but I wasn't like on the same level as most of the other people that were there. Like I didn't have, you know, I like to party. You know, I was having a good time. I did some drugs. Like I did that. I was living that kind of lifestyle. I wasn't really living the straight up hardcore gangbanger lifestyle.
Right.
And you're kind of put into an environment with that element, and it's either conform to that and become that, or maintain your like who you are as a person. Because I think that's very rare for someone to do it in a long stretch of time and come out the same, or like not completely lose yourself.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I'm the same as I was, but it was probably for the better who I am now.
And was there a lot of temptation to just like give in and become that person that you're not?
Absolutely. I think I did at first, especially, I mean, I was early 20s, little skinny white kid.
Yeah.
Like you have to kind of present yourself like nobody's going to be able to fuck with you.
Right.
So, you know, I did that for a while, got in a lot of fights, like got into the whole thing, got into trouble. And I kind of realized after getting in the hole and getting locked up for a little bit, like there's jail and there's jail within the jail, and I can make this time actually mean something, or I can sit here and just fuck off for the next 10 years.
And when did that kind of take a turn from you? Like when you're going through it's negative and you're like, maybe I'll make a change.
So I can remember this moment kind of right off the bat. So I've always been into art. I've always been into drawing. And before I was into graffiti and, you know, that whole thing. But I got into drawing portraits for people, mainly as like a source of income, because who wants to be like a grown man calling your mom, asking her for money every week?
Yeah.
So I started drawing
Like
portraits. Alex. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Nobody wants to be like Alex. But yeah, so
Yo, listen.
it kind of gave you a little bit more sense of self-worth when you're making your own money, making, you know, whatever it is, at least being able to support yourself while you're there. So I was drawing a portrait for a guy, and he hadn't talked to his daughter in like 20 years. He had a life sentence, and he had a granddaughter and everything, and never got to meet him, never got to see pictures or anything. So I drew a portrait of his daughter when she was a little baby. And, you know, I spent a whole lot of time on it. It was like, at the time, it was probably the best piece of art that I've ever made. And I gave it to him, and he sent it back to his daughter, just like at the house that he hasn't, you know, that he hadn't talked to for probably 20 years. And he came back to me, came in my room, like this is a person you probably never see with tears coming out of his eyes. But he like sat down, we were talking, he was just crying. He's like, dude, I finally have reconnected with my daughter and my grandbaby because of this piece of art you made. So it gave me kind of like more of a sense of purpose, and it made me feel like I was doing something. Yeah. And that kind of turned in, if you can draw, the next thing people are going to ask is, hey, you do tattoos?
Yeah.
Because everybody's tattooed. You know, you go into like a big prison, everybody's completely tatted up. So I wanted to tattoo, but I also didn't really know how to go about it. I didn't know how to make machines. I didn't know how to really get into it. And it's a kind of intimidating environment. You don't just want to start tattooing some random person.
Yeah, especially to like make mistakes.
Yeah, you make a mistake and then, yeah, I mean, honestly, that very well could happen. Right. There's a lot of like straight scratcher tattoos. And I'd see people that were tattooing, and I was like, dude, I could do better than that.
Yeah.
I know I could do better than that.
So how do you get started with something like that?
So after, I think the first year, there was a guy on the yard that was like the dude. You know, if you see, I went outside and he was given some he drew portraits too. He drew a portrait for somebody, and I saw it. I was like, holy shit. It was like the kind of thing that you look at and you're like, I know everybody's got that moment when you get into art or anything, you see something, you're like, damn, I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
And this was the guy. And I kind of like, asked around a little bit, and like I saw some tattoos that he was doing, and I was like, bro, like this is the person that I need to somehow get out of my dorm, get into the dorm across the yard, and learn from this guy. So yeah, I approached him and I was like, dude, like I want to show you some of my drawings. It was almost like you would think of an apprenticeship on the street. So I approached him. I said, dude, like, I don't get out till 2022, which was probably like 8 years away. And anyways, I showed him some of my drawings, and he was like, yeah, it's all right, but I think you could probably do better. Anyway, we built a little bit of a relationship, and I eventually got moved from my dorm over to his dorm, and we became roommates. So
how do you move dorms?
It's a kind of a process, but a lot of times, especially, I don't know how it is everywhere, but where I was at, it's kind of like inmate run. Like if there were some people that have been on that yard for like 40 years. Yeah. There's like people with life sentences. Like there's all that. So someone that's been there for that amount of time, they have a little bit of juice with the administration, and you can get moved. Cool. Under the right circumstances. Really anything, if you got money, you can pretty much get what you want.
Nice. So you got moved. Now you can work with him?
Yeah. So I got moved. At first, he was like, no, you're not tattooing anybody. Yeah. I pretty much like drew every day, and he was super hardcore on me. Like every time I'd not be drawing, he'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. I get those sudden moments of, you get depressed. You're sitting in a cell and you're looking and you're just feeling gloomy. You're like, dude, I don't care. Like, what do you want to do? Like, you're going to draw, or are you going to just like sit here and waste my time? So I draw and draw and draw. And then I remember my first tattoo that I did back there, the guy came in. He was probably like 6'2", big old Lumbee Indian guy. And he wanted an NOL across his stomach. So my roommate was like, man, I don't want to do that shit. He's like, Chris, you're going to do this tattoo today. A stomach rocker, like all the way from hip to hip, like all the way across the stomach with a single needle. And I was like, well, shit, here we go. Yeah. So I think because of, I don't know if it's like this for you, but when you have a tattoo that's like, that gives you anxiety, you tend to do a better job. Sure. So I stressed out about it. I drew the letters like to the best of my ability, and I really like it was 3 letters. But anyway, I finally started tattooing them, and it was just a lot different than I was expecting. Because like first of all,
just like technique and stuff.
Yeah, like my needles snagging, my like I'm trying to stretch this dude's stomach, but he's like a big dude, so it's like kind of jiggly. I'm sure the tattoo was not, looking back on it now, I'd probably be like, what the fuck is that? But given that it was with a single needle, it was my first tattoo, when I got done with it, the dude looked at it and he was like, oh, hell yeah, that shit goes hard. Nice. And all that kind of stuff. And then his homeboys were like, yo, that's the dude that did my tattoo, and then I got everybody hitting me up like wanting to get tattooed. It's kind of slim pickings. Did you just
like double line it, or what?
Yeah, so I double lined it and then filled the middle.
Yeah.
Oh. Because you got to think, like on a stomach with a single needle. Yeah. Even though like the needles that I use are they're out of a click pen. Yeah, so they're way thicker. So a single needle leaves the line like a 5.
Okay.
That's crazy.
But and you got to kind of work a little bit faster. So anyway, we got that tattoo done. He liked it, and it gave me like a little bit of a sense of pride. You're just like the dude in with a bunch of other dudes. You're all wearing the same clothes. Like you don't really stick out. There's nothing you can say that gives you any kind of like sense of self or self-worth or anything. But then all of a sudden now you're the tattoo man on the yard. Yeah. So at this point, kind of unintentionally, that made it so I didn't have to, I didn't have to do all the things that I was doing. You know what I mean? I didn't have to fight. I didn't have to do I didn't have to get involved in negative shit.
And how many years in are you at this point?
Probably like 2.
Okay.
2 years probably.
That's got to be like a crazy relief. Like,
yeah, it was
you're
a
like,
crazy.
Damn, I don't have to do nothing.
It was a relief, but it didn't really come. I didn't really realize it in the moment that that's what was happening.
Yeah.
But you kind of just be like, you're going from just being just another number to all of a sudden you feel like you're somebody with some self-worth.
That's cool.
And like, I didn't really have it in my mind that that's what I wanted to do when I got out. It was kind of like, this is what I'm going to do for being right here, and this is how I'm going to survive, and this is how I'm going to make some money, and that whole thing. The whole this becoming a career thing didn't really happen right off the bat.
When was the next time you tattooed?
The next day.
Oh,
what
shit.
about after
I
that?
tattooed the next day. Like, the way a lot of these camps are, and I think it's different state to state, but where I was at, it was pretty much like they turn a blind eye to it. You can pretty much run all day. If the doors are open, you're tattooing.
You can tattoo, it's fine.
There's people tattooing, there's people cooking, there's people turning their tables into fryers. Everybody's got something going on. There's a guy, this room's the laundry man. This guy's the tailor that can fix all your clothes. Like this dude does whatever. Everybody's got their hustle.
Yeah.
So our room, because we were both tattooing at this point, was like the tat shack, you know? And we were in there tattooing pretty much whenever the doors were open, we'd be tattooing.
In that room, because I remember when you had talked about like when you kind of like the apprenticeship part of it. In that room, was it still like your mentor, per se, would still just kind of give you all the tattoos that he didn't want to do, or was he cool with you, like people that would approach you, he was cool with doing whatever at that point? He was
pretty much, and I wish that most apprentices were like this out here right now, but if there was anything that I could do that he didn't want to do, that's what I was doing. And there was no like, oh, I'm not going to do that. The only thing that I'm not going to do is like something that felt I didn't have the ability to do it.
What about gang tattoos? Do you have to do any of those?
So yeah, I at first I didn't really realize
what I was tattooing.
What I was doing,
That's like, funny. That looks like something from the 1940s.
Yeah, you kind of do, but then that kind of became a thing that I refused to do, right? Because it caused tension.
Yeah. What was that transition like? Like starting to refuse it.
Well, I mean, we had a situation happen. I tattooed a gang symbol on somebody, and the particular gang did not approve of getting tattooed by white people.
Oh shit!
So
and you're white?
Yeah.
I didn't even
I am. I'm like 164th something else, but that's pretty white.
They didn't care about that.
No. I have ancestry right here, guys. No, chill.
This is my 23andMe.
Yeah.
No, but so that was
a situation.
After the situation, it was just too much drama. I'm just trying to do some tattoos.
Yeah.
I like we were saying before, this was how I don't have to be involved in any of this shit anymore.
Yeah.
So, I refused to do gang-related tattoos.
And you said when you were in there, you were building an Instagram, right?
Yeah, so I had a phone pretty much ever since I could afford one.
Yeah.
So
which was what, like first year?
It was a couple, like first year of tattooing, kind of.
Like
a lot of times how it goes is like, one of the homies, like if you have if us three are friends or whatever, like we're all gonna kind of pitch in and then keep it somewhere, and then you use it tonight. Danny's gonna use it tomorrow. Alex, whatever your name is.
Did you guys have to have
and I get it on the weekends.
And I'm
Alex, who are you texting? I'm playing Snake.
Why are you on Grindr again?
Where'd you hide it?
There's plenty of options here. You don't need to be on Grindr.
15 people and 10 feet away.
There's 2,000 dudes, and you need to look for. You can't get laid.
In a cell search, you didn't have to hide it then?
That's why I always thought jail was cool, dude.
So at this point, it was pretty much like I said before, if you can come up with the money, you can pretty much get away with whatever you do. So people can be paid off to leave you alone. That whole kind of thing. But so I started an Instagram. It's the one that I got right now, and I think this was the second account I made.
What was the first account?
I think I can't even
Slick Chris.
Yeah, what happened with
Something like that.
How'd
But
you get Slick Phillips?
so literally, I took my middle name, which is Phillips, and my dog's name, which is Slick, and just put them together, and then that was it.
That's
It
a
was
good
just
story.
it
What
was
would
just on a
yours be?
whim. There was not a whole
If
lot.
I did that,
Yeah.
mine would be Brew Javier. Mine would be Brew Javier underscore art.
With the underscore, that really makes you look like
Yeah, the
somebody,
underscore, you know, it's underrated in my opinion.
too. Yeah.
Everyone uses the underscore.
Listen, man, let's not get
They
into
actually all
semantics.
copied it from me.
Trendsetter.
Do you think your cell had better Wi-Fi than we do in this shop right now?
I think I had better Wi-Fi.
That's
for
sick.
sure.
Did you have Wi-Fi?
What's the password?
Before we stray too far away from like kind of like your first days of tattooing in jail, I did want to ask. So going back to like you drawing in your mentor's dorm, how did like going about like did you learn he taught you how to build a machine and like all of that? How was that?
Yeah, so that's another learning curve too, and everybody's kind of got their own style of building a machine. It's pretty simple. Like when I got out and saw people like all crazy about rotors, I was like, dude, I've been ususing this shit since the fucking.
I've been using a big pen in jail. This is pretty sick.
I mean, and then so anyway, he kind of showed me how to make.
So how would you make one?
Really?
Well, we're gonna show you today.
Say
Yeah,
what?
come on, you want to see how to make one?
Yeah, I want to go to jail, dude.
Tell him what he needs. What does he need?
So go ahead and give me like a big pen.
Big pen.
Give me some kind of
what we got
motor
in here.
out of something.
trolley,
You need baby oil.
I need
Whoa,
baby
did
oil.
he? Nice. Parents' choice. It's kind of weird to put on the label.
Tape.
Toenail clippers.
Show him, Alex.
We got baby oil. We got toenail clippers. We got a brush.
What about electric toothbrush?
We got electric toothbrush.
Tape. That has to be electrical
got-
tape.
2 electrical.
So
Do we have to
break,
charge those things?
Why do we
Whoa, commissary was good to us today, boys.
Well, thanks, Mom, for coming through with that
How
money.
much would all that cost
Maybe
in jail?
the most important ingredient. Cereal.
Fruit
dog.
Loops?
Cereal box.
Yo, what the fuck is this? Fruit spins?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't
you
say
got the
loops,
knockoff too?
Yo, bro, who bought
Oh, I
this,
can't. I can't use it anymore.
Who bought this?
dude. Logan.
Bro, dude,
he
tell
went
him
to
that when
jail.
he's shopping for the shop, he doesn't have to shop like he shops for himself. I want brand names.
All right. Do we have enough to make a machine here?
I think we can make it work. If we need anything, I'm sure we
So
can.
if Alex is your apprentice,
Hello, mentor.
Would you like to come
court him, Alex.
I
Courtesy.
was.
Would you like to be my apprentice?
I never thought this day would happen.
I already was.
How was you?
That's dude. It's kind of cool, man. Like,
You just met on the yard.
oh, I just
He
met
doesn't
on the
know
yard.
you. He doesn't
Okay,
know
okay.
Show them who you're repping
All right.
first.
All right.
Middle school.
You white, I'm white. You feel me?
Wait,
Oh,
you're
that
not
hair.
white.
Wait, I thought you were Puerto Rican.
He's from Chile.
Listen, man. Let's not get into
Oh,
semantics. I do art.
Oh, word.
Word
Got anything I can see?
Word on the street is I do.
Show me your drawings.
I got you. Hold on.
Oh, where'd you get an iPhone in prison, man?
Give me 1 second. I got you. Show you my
Oh, I brought in like 5 of them.
Just getting my drawings real quick.
Would you walk away? At
I can
this
see
point,
you
or would
Googling
you wait
drawings.
for
It's
him?
like,
Stop it.
just why don't you get your cell phone out of the middle of the yard? Quit playing on with
I
it.
drew my girlfriend.
That looks like total dog shit, Alex.
You're ready.
You're fucking it up. You're fucking it up.
Can
Are
I-
you trying to
can
get
you
us?
show the camera?
Are you trying to get us stabbed?
Listen, man. I'll be real with you.
That's not my girlfriend.
On a DL. She goes to another school. You wouldn't even know her. Anyways, I'm trying, bro. I really want a tattoo, dude. Like for real. That's all I can think about.
Maybe you can go home and do some drawing.
Well, we're in jail, so.
Well, you can go back.
I wish
You can go back to your daddy and do some drawing, and then come back when you got some better drawings.
I tempt him with all the stuff he bought.
Hear me out. Your boy hit the commissary.
Oh, you did.
Word.
I'll be guessing.
I got some Fruit Loops. You got long toenails? I got you, dog. Toenail clippers.
Consider them short.
I need to brush up on my skills, so I got brush. Feel me? Got some pens.
Let's go.
You know, some drawing time. Got some tape. Get freaky. Got some paper clips. I figured, you know,
Probably
paper
need
clips.
those.
Toothbrush. One for you, one for me. This is for, you know, when we sleep together and stuff. And then I got toothbrush to maybe that has a motor in it. 2 of them.
So how would you start this thing?
Baby oil.
So first comes first, we need to break that toothbrush open and get the motor out of it.
All right, so you show him, and I'm going to try to mimic it over here. So what would you typically use?
Usually like any kind of motor that you can find. I mean, sometimes it comes out of a Walkman. Sometimes it comes out of a Razor. Really whatever you can get your hands on.
Did you have a preference?
I like the ones that weren't like the pancake motors. They were like a little bit longer just because it's easier to attach to the rest of the machine. Oh, yeah. This is going to work. We got to break this motherfucker open.
I got you, dude. Didn't break open. Oh.
Oh, man, mine's already on. Smiley face.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Let me know I'm doing the right thing. You know? So we're getting the motors out.
Right. So we got the toothbrush. This is going to be the frame of the machine.
Okay.
So we're going to have a lighter or something to loosen this deal up. I'd go ahead and break the damn top
One's
off
in my
of it.
car. Wow, you're so strong.
I'm gonna try to cut the top of it off right here if we could.
Fuck, did I break mine wrong?
Let me see it. Try to loosen this.
How many
this
times would you
plastic
have
up
to
little
build a
bit.
new machine?
Honestly,
Like, how long
it's
would one last
It'd be
you?
like using a coil. Like sometimes they're working good and sometimes they're not, and then sometimes
They're somewhere in between.
yeah, sometimes you
So-
gotta lose it. Sometimes you gotta get rid of it.
So did you have like a bunch of different machines that you would?
Yeah, I usually kept like a bunch of motors and everything kind of on the side.
That's pretty fucking cool.
So you pretty much got it bent at like a right angle.
Yeah.
Your motor's gonna go here. Your tube's gonna ride on the top of here.
Let me try on the other one.
Bro, I want to know like who figured this out. You know what I mean?
I mean,
His mentor.
I think it was a lot of trial and error.
But that's fucking sick.
I think the main thing, if you got, imagine being locked up with nothing else to do except for
Yeah.
figuring out
How to build a
how to
machine.
make shit. Yeah, like I want to do tattoos. You don't have shit to make them with.
Figure it out.
You can do a tattoo.
Yeah.
You know.
So what were while we do this, looking back, what were some of your favorite tattoos that you did in jail, if you can remember them?
Were you seeing like good tattoos come out of there?
There we go. So I think that's the main thing too that is kind of that people don't really understand. When you think about like a jail tattoo, you pretty much see the worst of the worst. But
Like scratcher, garbage.
yeah,
why would you
scratcher,
ever get
garbage.
that?
But honestly, some of the best I've met some shitty artists in prison, and I've met some shitty artists on the street.
Yeah.
So, but there's some tattoos that are actually really good.
I mean,
coming out of
Robert
prison.
Foe was tattooing in prison. That's
How's
like where
this
he
look?
started too.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Damn, John.
Fabulous. John's
John, can you say once again what you're doing right now?
Dog.
I am making a tattoo machine because the three of us are locked up. We are making the frame of the machine right now.
right. And see, now we got our motor.
Do we got our other motor? You might
Really?
be asking yourself, why did I ask Chris to do it? Because I know he's been to jail. So now this is maybe the most important part of the machine.
Yeah. So the motor, some motors run slow, some motors run fast. So you kind of want one that runs in the middle. You can do different things to adjust the voltage. I've seen people run from the wall into a cup of water, and then have a lead, like a gap in the lead, and then coming out of the water and going into the machine. And you can actually add salt to the water to like increase the
Oh, wow.
the voltage.
All right. What do
I
we?
could
What do I
really
do to
use
this
some
thing?
goddamn pliers. So you just want to get? I just take all this bullshit off of it. Kind of these two leads that are coming out of the motor when you see it.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
I jack those off. Jack those off.
Chris knows I'm gonna give him free tattoos when I get there.
Sheesh. I think I should tattoo John.
Fuck. Did I fuck it up?
No, you're good.
How do you get this out of here?
Out of the plastic?
Yeah.
Oh, we're just gonna figure it out.
Oh. I guess we got all the time in the world, right?
Yeah.
Well, we in
Since
here.
we doing hard time.
We doing.
dog.
What'd you do to get in here, man? What'd you do? Huh?
Same thing you did, dog. You was there with me.
Oh shit, that's right.
You just wouldn't let
Oh yeah, I got
your
my.
family member do that to you anymore. Trying to put it to a stop.
Yeah. Oh, I was doing something else. My brain was thinking a different time.
Y'all want to make these monies?
Look
or
what I did.
Hey, look what I did.
Look, there you go.
What's this?
See, now
it's
we
a
got the
motor,
motor.
dog.
This is the motor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Damn.
Damn, look,
Shit. You got
it's
a
almost
Ferrari
starting to
in
look
hand.
like a damn Neotad or something right
Oh
now.
yeah, this is a Bishop. No, one of Franco's machines is like literally
Is it really?
designed to look like a jail.
oh,
Yeah,
that's
grab
cool.
I mean, when you really think about it, like, where do you think most like these rotary machines came from?
it. Switzerland.
Yeah, exactly.
Jail.
That's what I was
day.
gonna say. All right. Damn, I should have bent mine the other way. I guess you live and you learn, dog.
Live
Come on,
and
dog.
learn.
You know how many more machines we could build?
Oh, I'm trying to flatten it
See,
out
they got all
better.
these fancy toothbrushes that are all crazy shaped and stuff.
I know. They're making it hard on us.
Yeah, back in jail,
They
we
don't want
had
us
the
to
flat
tattoo.
ones.
All right, flat brush.
We had them flat brushes in jail.
It was probably kind of fun building your machine in there.
It's kind of like I can sit here and
therapeutic?
stare at the walls all day, or you can
Wait, so you guys had lighters in there too?
do something fun.
That's dangerous.
They had cigarettes.
So
and
we
stuff.
we actually do a thing called pop in the socket, and you'd put a razor on the end of a pencil
Yeah.
and stick it in one side, and then put a wire in the other side, and you hold a piece of paper up and you bap.
I've seen that shit.
Yeah.
There's this.
Or you can take a piece of paper
Yeah.
and rub a bunch of lead on it
Yeah.
and roll it up into a little cone and stick it in the microwave.
and then
and
it just
fucking-
and it lights up. That's pretty sick.
We got a
We
bunch of
take the
stuff
big
going
part
on.
apart, right?
Yeah.
Do we bite the end
Take
off or
that
no?
apart. We're gonna wait till we get our needle
Okay.
right.
So take this apart?
Yes. Take that apart. They don't need any of that shit except for the spring.
All right. Should I let Alex do the spring part?
Alex can do the spring part.
Well,
Are you ready?
just light it.
So light underneath of it. And so now you're taking your spring and it will start stretching itself out.
Whoa.
That's fine. It's like a science experiment.
It's like Chris Angel.
Let me get over here. Got to really get a hold to it. All right.
When
It's like you've done this.
when in
before.
this process would Alex get his tat name?
I think Alex would have to wait at least till next week, probably.
Alex is gonna go home and try to
What would you
light his
call
penis.
him at this point?
lighter boy.
Lighter boy.
Yeah, I like
Cool.
that.
Before that,
Before
you
I
were
was
nothing.
I was beautying
You were
the.
nothing.
You didn't even have a nickname.
I was number 100614.
You were sweetheart before that. All right, this is pretty nice.
So we got that. We got that situation going on. All right. So now we're gonna take our pen.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Are we gonna make a mess?
Yes.
Get some paper towels.
Let's get some paper towels.
Paper towel.
Paper
Pick
towel,
her up.
bitch.
Paper towel boy.
Hey, towel boy. You're no longer.
Lighter boy, you now towel boy.
I got a promotion.
On your first day.
I can't wait to call my mom and tell her.
So you want to get you're pretty much just taking the ball out of there, but you're trying to not take too much.
Or just the ball?
This whole thing is about to go back into your machine. Try not to fuck your table.
Can you cut me, towel bitch?
That's my bitch.
Can I borrow? Hold you lately.
Well, Dad, I did it. What tattoo now?
What's your girl's name?
John.
I got you. Was that with a C?
Yeah. Actually, I'm sorry. It's with a K. This machine that's under my arm is hot.
So what's your star sign?
Scorpion.
I met one of those once.
Yeah.
Probably know her.
Did you fall my girl?
Wait a minute. Pause. Spoiler alert, we fucking failed.
Dude, I think it's cool that we built these.
I'm taking this home.
That one, yours kind of looks better than mine.
Myth busted.
Well, it was done by a professional.
I don't get the job done, but it's definitely a different brand.
The show must go on still.
Well, we tried.
Well, thank you for walking us through that.
Back to where we were at.
What do you think, Alex?
Kind of like me. Short, but it'll get the job done. You know?
Not bad. Not too shabby. Fritz, you let me tattoo you with this? Hell yeah. Really? On your face? That's sick, dude. We're selling these for, what does Bishop sell this year?
We're selling these for $1,500 a clip.
$1,500.
That's right.
But if you use code CASTLE, you'll get 20% off your first order.
if you use code Cam Sucks.
That's right.
Well, that was really fun. I like that. That's one of the
That-
coolest
that was
things
actually
we've
super
done
cool.
on the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, we made some homemade prison tattoo machines. And so like as time progressed and I got to like a lower facility, lower security facility, this all kind of became obsolete.
Okay.
And
You
that
couldn't
was
do it?
No, because then I had access to get real equipment.
Oh,
shit.
really?
Yeah.
Do you think that you could? Are there like tall tale signs? Like if you saw a tattoo, you'd be like, "That's definitely a prison tattoo."
Yeah, do you think you could tell the difference?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Well, funny enough, I have selected 10 prison tattoos and 10 shop tattoos.
This is the Alex segment.
I feel like I can
Started
mainly
giving Alex 10 minutes of the podcast to do whatever he want. Last week he decided to do smash or pass.
She
with
passed
our-
on me. It's no big deal.
So yeah, what are you calling this? What are you calling this?
I'm
segment?
calling this one fucking.
Jail or stale?
Yeah, dude. I'm calling this one fucking Jailhouse Rocks or something like that. I don't know. But
I'm not writing that on there.
I selected
Prison or kitchen, baby.
I selected, so I got 10, bro. It's funny, dude, because like I was typing
You
in.
only have 9 minutes left.
I was typing in almost every way, like jailhouse tattoo, prison tattoos, like images of, and
Why
the
are you
only
laughing?
the only things that you could find were like it was like gang tattoos or some shit. And I was like, that is so obviously a prison tattoo. So I really tried to make it not that obvious.
We should give Logan one of these.
Yeah? You can use it.
all right.
There it is, baby.
There we go.
God damn.
All right, dude. So I'll zoom in on some of
Whoa!
this is a healed photo.
Oh, I can see the hair.
What are you thinking here?
That would be classic prison cheese work, is what they call it.
This is indeed prison cheese work. Very good.
What's cheese work?
Like the little, like,
That Biomech shit?
yeah. Everybody
Swiss cheese. Right
Everybody does that. in
Everyone
prison.
likes it?
No, have you ever seen any of those?
The cheese?
The cheese, they call it.
there. All right.
Yeah, that's definitely a prison tattoo.
Next up,
The ladies.
the ladies.
That's my lower back.
Oh, damn. That's Alex sitting down. Damn.
That's me and Fritz.
What does that say?
Yep.
All run to Lara.
All run.
Oh,
It's
tattoo.
backwards.
It's backwards.
That shit says, top.
What are we thinking here, sir?
So just by the line work around
Those
the
clean
big girls,
lines. Yeah. that
I
shit
would
looks
say
nice.
that it's probably done on the street.
Done where?
Kitchen.
Done it either not in prison, but
Just
maybe
done on the street.
Yeah, not in prison, but maybe on the street.
This is a prison tattoo.
Oh shit!
Pretty crazy,
okay.
dude.
Man, that line works nice.
All right.
It's all right.
I'm going to jump to this one.
Whoa. Damn, bro.
Now this one
There's Alex.
threw me for a whirl.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Can I go ahead and say what I?
You
think
can
it
do
is?
whatever you want,
I'm
man.
gonna say this is a prison tat.
This is a prison tattoo.
that
This is
cheating?
a prison
Just-
back piece. How could you tell?
I think because of the ink,
wife beater?
just by the way that the tattoo's applied and the ink, like I've seen, it's like it has a different kind of gray to it.
Gotcha. I thought it was pretty fucking good. All right.
But a lot of those things, a lot of stuff like that, people are coming off the.
We are going to jump to this one. We can see these pretty crispy lines, if I do say so myself.
Is that Logan?
Damn.
I'm gonna say that's a.
Decepticon.
I'm gonna say that's a shop tat.
This was actually done, I forget the county, but this was done in a county jail,
Oh wow.
apparently.
Broward.
All
Is
right,
that a
well,
woman's arm?
we're going to jump here.
Damn, they do nice circle shading.
Yeah, I would say that's a prison tat.
You are correct. This is a prison tat.
That pepper.
Those little swirls are always the.
Ooh.
Go down here to these $100 bills, y'all. How many honey buns this is?
I'm gonna say that's a prison tat.
This is a prison tat.
Really?
Yeah.
That's smooth shading.
This one's prison, dude.
Go to the Trust No One. Man.
It's pretty good, actually.
It says Trust No One because it's a snake, dog.
Go up to the shading.
Double
on
You
the
can't be
trust.
doing handshakes with a snake.
Go up to the
Everyone
shading
knows that.
on the end up there.
On the end.
Because I'm thinking I'm seeing like a mag drag stroke.
Mm,
going on.
yeah. It's a mag drag.
Yeah, mag drag.
Dead giveaway. Also, it's pretty hard to get color, right?
Yeah.
This is a shop tattoo.
That's why you can't trust no one.
Pretty fucking
That's
bad.
what gave seeing tattoos like that is what gave me confidence when I came home and said, if this is happening out here, I think I can at least get a job
Yeah.
at one of these shops.
Oh, this one's healed. Damn. Looks like the guy from the Whisker Wars.
The yin and yang here. I like the sperm that's going on inside of the yin.
Yeah. This guy's real spiritual.
Yeah.
He found God.
I also like this these little ovals going on in the hair.
That's a mole.
Man, this one, I'm leaning towards.
I like the fingers sticking out of his face. Though it's like a witch hand.
Now, if you need
That's
a
what's
hint,
happening.
I'm going to zoom out a little bit.
I like the penis nose.
Just for a
It's
hint.
pretty centered on his back.
And we will
It is. The
and we'll just
placement
look
is-
right down here at this corner.
Where are you going?
Placement is decent.
He has nice triceps.
He's got a nice lower back, too.
Yeah, he's pretty hot.
They let you have chains in jail?
This will be kitchen, not prison.
I'm saying the same.
This is prison.
Damn.
This is
Luxury.
a prison tat.
Man.
Lock him up, throw away the key.
We're going to go ahead. We already did this. We're going to go here.
Are these all prison?
No.
Yeah, I think he has them in one file.
No, you guys just did a shop one.
Is that how you felt day one?
I'm going to say prison.
I said vampire.
Is it like how this guy looks?
Copy.
That was your roommate?
Let's go.
Said you're going to like it here. Don't worry, time goes fast in here.
I like up here. This
We'll find
fucking.
plenty of ways to
That
burn
is
waste
fucking
time.
Yeah.
nuts.
That's a skin rip.
That is a skin rip. That's a
Skin rip,
sick
yeah.
skin rip, too. Look, it's like
Yeah.
it's like the evil face is inside of his arm.
Trying to come out.
Whoa, but the bottom.
He was established
Which
in
wolf you
1988.
feeding, dog?
Look at them teeth, boy.
Look at that tongue. He's
It looks like a
curling
dick
his
from the
tongue.
side.
But look at
Look at that butt mouth he got. Look at that butt in his mouth, dude.
I like the
Said
C.
I eat
I like the
ass.
C on the chin.
He said, I eat ass, dog.
Crimson chins.
All right.
I'm going to say
Look
kitchen.
at that teardrop.
Wait. We didn't answer. What?
We didn't answer?
No,
Prison?
we didn't answer.
I'm saying prison.
This is a kitchen tat.
I got it right.
This is a
Okay.
kitchen tat.
Kitchen
That's
monster.
all Uncle
I should've
Larry.
recognized him.
That is a
from
real
1988.
The hardwood
dog.
floor kind of gave it away.
All right. Hold on. I got to go to the next file over. Everybody look away. This is a.
Yeah, look at me, guys. Come here. No one look.
All right.
These are all prison.
All right. Look at this one. Two of the.
Kitchen.
Yeah, the green.
Yeah, the green.
The green's a dead giveaway. Look at those teeth, though. That's legit.
Tell me a fucking
This was
riddle.
actually done in a shop, though. This is not
It's
in
off
a
the
kitchen.
gum
This
line.
is in a shop. This came out of a shop. I like the hair.
Well, when we say kitchen, we just mean not prison.
Oh, I hear you, dude.
These are all prison.
These are all prison rats.
Oh shit! Recent.
Damn.
Yo, that shit goes hard though.
That's what I said, dude.
That's in the Louvre?
Sure does.
What are we thinking, dude?
That's a museum tat, dog. Bro, look at him. Bro, hold on. Go back to that
you went too
photo.
fast.
Someone said, yo, let me see your back. And he's looking back at me because he wants to see the reaction. He's like,
You guys see that right there?
Yeah.
You see him?
Got the AK with the eagle.
You recognize that, man? Right
got the
there?
arrows.
Yeah.
What does this say? What does this
Look at
say?
the bottom.
That
was probably there.
Hardcore.
Hardcore.
Hardcore as a
Hardcore
tramp stamp
Donald Trump.
is crazy.
He said, yo, you see how I got that sick tat on my lower back?
What
You
is
could
this?
Add to it?
Pluribus?
That's
Say that
what's
shit
on the
3 times.
dollar
I'm
bill.
gonna summon
Oh.
a demon.
That's actually
Pluribus.
clean as fuck, bro. that lettering, dog.
Captain America shield.
Bro,
Does
look
he?
at that eagle, bro.
Alex, zoom into his pants. Is that like pepper spray attached to his pants?
That's sunscreen. That's sunscreen.
Bro, that's
in his back
Febreze,
pocket.
dog.
He's trying to keep that tat fresh. He's make
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
he puts
thanks.
some.
Real recognize real, dog. He took
what
off
shirt
his
is he
shirt.
wearing?
He took off his shirt for this. That's the collar of his shirt. Look at this. Look at that beer can right there. That's a
His
wheel.
girlfriend's fucking.
Yeah, it is, bro. All right, what else you got?
Oof.
That's a tarantula. Ramel.
Stop.
I like the cut marks.
Is that a shot?
Too soon.
Too soon. What are we thinking, dude?
Did they kill the spider on the web?
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's a shop tat.
Is a shot.
Just because the black is so black.
Fucking nuts. We'll jump over.
Down syndrome panther.
This is Kenny the Tiger put in a American traditional format
Can you pack black like that?
in prison.
In prison with a single needle?
Yeah.
They'll pack you all.
Probably not first run. You probably have to come
Yeah.
back a little bit. I feel like that single needle is extremely rough on the skin to
Yeah.
get like full saturation.
How many sessions were typical for one piece?
It depends like what I was doing. Like I did some like full sleeves. I did like 2 full sleeves, with the whole chest and everything in between. So we're talking about a lot. And that was on my roommate at the time.
Yeah.
So you just had, I don't even know how much time.
Weeks.
Yeah, weeks.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how long do you think the blackout you just did for the first time would have taken with a prison?
Weeks.
Fucking
I
10
don't even
years,
think I
dog.
would have. I don't even think I would have attempted that
Yeah.
No,
with a single needle.
Are people doing blackouts?
he was like
in
12 honey
prison?
buns.
No, I've never seen one.
Gotcha.
No blackouts.
Oh, this one was actually very interesting.
Oh, because it was done in prison?
No.
What's so interesting about it? Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It was like looking in a mirror when I saw it.
I didn't, because you had to zoom down it. And then I saw the skirt. Damn, bro, there's your new haircut.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Prison.
What do you think?
I'm saying home tat. Or shop tat.
The prison tat.
I feel like you're just making.
No. This if you go on Reddit and search prison tats, this
You
one
were there
this
when it
guy
happened?
this well,
They
I,
used
mean,
his body?
I cannot confirm any of the
How
prison
long did you have
tats.
to pose for him to do this tattoo?
A while.
All right.
Jump to this spider.
That's pretty good.
Look at that nice cushion there. Look at them Puma slides.
Very nice.
Do you think Puma slides make the person smell good or bad?
Bad. The only slides that are like you have you could smell good if you wore the slides are probably like the Yeezy slides, I feel like, and the ones that you have.
What are the ones with the lumps on them?
I don't even know.
Like there's the slides with the like little golf balls, because I saw a homeless lady wearing it. I'm like, aren't those expensive?
Well, see, perfect example of smelling bad while wearing slides.
Yeah.
All right. What do we think? Prison or kitchen?
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
Kitchen is right.
What's that dog down
Let me see that John Deere.
I almost say that's a kitchen tat as well.
Damn, look at that
This
wrench.
is.
Damn. The lettering's clean though.
I don't understand what
That
the
looks
fuck
like way
happened
too
all
many
up in
stars,
here.
dog. I don't know.
1, 2, 3.
That's
4.
future when we take over more states, dog.
We will go to this deer.
Damn, bro.
You think
That
you got it
looks
when
like
it was
a deer
skinny?
from Ice Age, dog.
That's Sid the deer.
You look both ways before I cross the street,
I'm
dog.
gonna give that one a.
That's a chameleon deer.
That's a at home tat.
That's a ditto deer.
This was done inside of a kitchen.
Ah.
In a kitchen.
Is there white in the mountains?
Pale skin in the mountains.
Snow.
All right, and
What
last
would you do if you went out?
but not
your
least.
back?
No, there's
You
another
saw-
one there. There's two, Alex. Zoom in.
Look at that texture above the eyes.
Testicle.
It's just pretty smooth.
It's not bad. I would say
They said, fuck it, I'm going to show off my suction cup skills on this one.
that's a home tat.
You only put it on one.
That's a home tat?
This is a home tat. This was done by our good friend Bobby. Shout out Bobby out of North Carolina. I think Bobby. shout out our boy Bobby.
He's been to prison.
Technically, he has been to prison.
Yeah, what's the one right next to
I don't know what's going on up here, Bobby, but
That wasn't him.
That's like a spider leg with the shadow. Trust me, I've seen it a million times.
What's that one? What's the dog?
Oh, yeah, who that dog?
Dog.
Who the
Oh,
dog
that dog's
is?
sick, boy.
Bro, this dog looks infected, boy. That dog got an infection.
I've never seen
Dog
a
got
green
an
retriever before, dog.
You lose this key?
Bro, this dog been shooting heroin, dude. This thing's retarded.
Thing got the mange.
She got a dirty mouth, dog.
Ugh. You fucking this dog? I mean, what you rating this dog?
Brown
Like
nose.
cheap metal on those keys, turning that dog's mouth a different color.
Bobby do that one too?
The opaques, it's definitely home tat.
Shit looks chewed up, bro.
Yeah, dude. Look at right there, dude.
Yeah, that looks
look
like
at the mouth.
regret.
That is horrific.
That shadow on the ear is nice. though.
Oh, there's yellow. Yeah, you
I like
know.
the hope in its eyes.
How many
dog.
carrots is that?
Oh, Jesus.
All right, Alex, what about the special guest one I sent you?
Yes, everybody look away real quick.
As John looks straight to the fucking TV.
All right. Last but not least, on our good friend Machete,
Oh, my dad.
this is Danny's uncle.
This is Danny when he was
And
on
we are
Summer Blue
focusing
I gotta start
on this
working out.
chess piece right here.
Yeah, look at that nose.
Love her.
Her titties don't end.
I think that was a prison tat.
This is a
That
prison
was,
tat.
in fact, a prison tattoo.
Now we're going to focus on the arm.
How long do you think that took?
Look at the moon of the surface on his face.
That probably took a long time.
Yeah, how many sessions is this in
It
prison?
still looks pretty good for it being, what, like
I mean,
40
it's
years
classic.
old?
If you had like a perfect chess piece, it wouldn't really be him, though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he needs to have that prison Chicano girl on his chest.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
that cool
Alex, can you read the name?
hat.
Debbie Denery.
That's Daniel, dog.
Debbie Daniel.
Danielle.
Debbie Daniela. Why are there 3 E's?
That's LL.
Oh,
ELL.
I see Danny.
Bro, what's up with his nipples? No, the other one. The other one. The other one.
Bro, they're humble. They look down.
All right, zoom in on his other task. See who we got. Let me see that.
Bird.
The fuck is what Pokemon is that?
Catch it. You pretty much got all those right.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think you could have got those wrong because Alex is making it up in his head.
I think. I'm going to
something
let you in on
about-
a secret. They were separated by category. They were completely separated. But you did get all of them right, except for the one that slipped in here that was a shop tattoo.
What, Bobby's?
The one that was in here. Where is it? Oh, that one. This one's county jail. It was this one. That one was shop. That was on shitty tattoos on Reddit.
Damn. Well, your skills still hold.
Yeah, dude, you know the differences.
Yeah, looking at all that, and then the one you submitted to Pony, You're a fucking
Do we
pro.
have the pony thing?
Yeah, do you still have it in your history? On your phone yesterday? You sent it to me, right?
But this is what I love. I love about the podcast is like we all come from different, walks, different stories, different ways of getting here.
Right.
And it's cool. It's so cool to me that like you can find success through all those paths.
Right.
Like really if you're willing to put the work in. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you said it over and over and over again. You're like, I was grateful. I came in humble. I approached the situation with honesty. I worked hard. I showed up. You put the work in to learn, whether it was asking your boy how to, use the thermofax, or just like kind of faking it till you make it. And I'm sure there was a million other things you didn't talk about, but putting in the work to get it done and get it done right.
Yeah, I think that's what it's all about. I mean, even today, I know even you probably still look at people and say, man, how the fuck did you do that? Like, I want to learn. You have to constantly be learning and evolving, especially in these days when there's so many good tattooers out there. You can't really be just mediocre anymore.
Bro, and that's why, like, when we take on new people, or especially, like, the apprentices, like, sure, I'm looking at the artwork, but I think I'm really just looking, like, are they going to show the fuck up?
Right.
Like, are they going to drop everything and make this their whole life?
Right.
Are they going to become obsessed with it? No. Are they going to be bitching in 2 months about, like, sweeping floors or that, like, bro, this shit could change your whole life. You're a perfect example. And really everyone we've had on here, like, it will take care of you your whole life.
It will take care of you. You just really have to put the work in. And I don't think everybody's really willing to do what it takes.
Yeah.
Oh, hello,
Is this
Pony.
it?
This is it.
So you were watching this on your phone.
I was watching on my phone, and I was like, should I?
Were you watching it alone?
Yeah.
You didn't want the boys to see it?
Oh, with afterwards? No, I showed the boys afterwards.
Okay, what they
Yeah.
say.
The next tattoo we have sent in is from Philip Slick. Philip, you sent in this Dimebag Darrell tribute piece with this skull and guitar and clock in the background.
Sheesh.
I like the design of this tattoo. However, I wish there was a little more detail, a little more shading and things like that. Especially when it comes up to this clock. It kind of just feels like the clock up top was a bit rushed. These cracks kind of feel like they were a bit rushed. It doesn't sell the realism factor for me.
Yes.
And the flames
They were rushed?
They were
like
rushed.
flames,
That
it kind
time?
of looks like whipped cream. I would also like to see some solid
Whipped
black in this
cream.
tattoo, especially when it comes to like inside the mouth where you have the darkest shade of this.
You know how hard it
It
is to
doesn't seem
pack
like there's any
black.
solid black at all in this tattoo, aside from the numbers up top. Bring some of that solid black in between those flames at the bottom, in between.
Only you knew he
the
only
teeth
had one
and the
needle,
mouth,
Pony.
and I feel like you really bring the contrast out in this tattoo a lot. Same with the eye sockets and things like that. Maybe just put some more depth in there. Maybe
It
some
is
heavier
cool that he
shadows
did
behind
this,
the
though.
skull and on the
He
clock
kinda,
and
like,
things
showed
that
you
would
how to
also
correct
benefit
it.
you more.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring up your line work because I don't think it's the best. I think you would benefit from a thicker outline around the edge of this clock, maybe even the skull, if you're going to add an outline, which you did. But what I want to pick apart most is the quality of line work. It seems like you've got one thickness running throughout this entire thing that you used for the outline of the skull.
Well, he was in prison, Pony.
Vary it up a little
God,
bit,
this
maybe
guy's
throw in a
so
3-liner,
mean,
maybe throw in a
bro.
14-liner, maybe something in
What's his
between,
name?
and it'll really help your
Pony?
line weight
Pony-
and
Pony
kind of give you the
fucking,
appearance of the skull sitting in front of the clock. It would
Pony
also just make
something,
this
dude.
tattoo look
I don't
a
know,
lot
I hear
more
he's
bold
scared
and
of
finished and
planes or
complete.
something.
The guitar itself doesn't really quite feel like part of the tattoo. It kind of feels like an afterthought. Maybe you could bring that in to the other tattoo, bring those flames around it or something else, bring that shading down. Just help it become a part of that tattoo as well. Thank you very much, Philip, for sending that in, and let me talk about
feel
it.
like
So that wraps it up for this week's
If I saw
critiques.
that tattoo now, I would be a little bit harsher than he was on it.
Yeah,
right
he's a
there.
sweet boy.
He's very, very, very sweet.
Who, Pony?
But was it like kind of cool to see
was awesome. I
your
was-
tattoo up on there?
Absolutely. It was awesome to see, even though it was a shitty tattoo, it was awesome to see, like, damn, I can have this work. And I'm sitting here just completely isolated from the world. And somehow I can weasel a little email out.
Yeah.
And then the next
Getting
thing you know,
reach.
it's getting seen by thousands of people.
Yeah. What do you, I mean, so obviously, like, there are people, like, still, in prison, like, tattooing, doing their thing. I mean, what would you say to anyone that's in that situation that you were in?
I would say for sure that if this is something that you're really interested in, you can really put the work in. And when you do come home, you could be set. And just use all that time, all the time that you're sitting there feeling sorry for yourself. Focus every day on drawing and tattooing and just get better. And then when you come home, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah. One time.
Well, dude, thank you so much for
Thanks
coming
for
on.
having me, man.
These are fucking sick. I'm definitely going to make Cam and Logan use these from now on. They're obviously like super clean. We made them, so we know what's in them. Here, you can touch this one if you want. Anything? We're not live, right?
No.
Anything that you wanted to shout out or tell the people about to keep an eye for? Like obviously your Instagram and stuff like that. I don't know if you do merch or create prints or selling tees.
I make a little bit of merch sometimes, but I'm gonna get back serious with that. But my Instagram is slickphillips_art.
You heard that?
slickphillips_art.
I got a TikTok that's like Slick Phillips art. Anything Slick Phillips is all me.
Did you make that shirt with selling, right?
Yeah, I got a couple selling t-shirts out there. So shout out to those guys at Selling too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big.
Because that really boosted my like self-esteem a little bit too.
Yeah.
Just saying, you know what, I got people that have a big brand and then they're interested in my art too, and yeah, to make it there, that was an accomplishment.
Thank you so much for coming on,
Absolutely.
Alex.
Thank
Thanks for your
y'all.
stupid fucking segment.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Until
sure.
next time, sign us out, Alex.
Until next time, thank you for watching the Unemployable podcast. Bye.